There you go. Good morning. Good morning. This is Steven, and we are on day 22. Woohoo! That's pretty cool, eh? That's like you've done 3 weeks of meditation. If you've been here every day, amazing. I would buy you a cup of coffee if you were right here. If actually not a cup of coffee, I'd buy you something else because you don't need coffee because you're already up, right? If you've missed a couple days, don't worry about it. What's important is that you make the effort to do so. That intention is very powerful. So let's talk today. Today, I'm going to kind of introduce our day with intuition. That meditation is a powerful intuition um, developer. Yeah, that's not maybe the right word. But the point is that intuition starts to show up. You start to get more connected to your intuition through the process of meditation because intuition, it's like a whisper. It whispers internally to your innerness. And that inner whisper of intuition is something that you can only hear if your mind is quieted down. If your mind is quiet, if the static is gone, then you can pick up on that intuition. And many of you have already been using intuition, but probably haphazardly and not in a directed, conscious way. And meditation helps you to have that conscious intuition available at will. And in the Silva Method, one of the things that I um, communicate to people who are interested is that you receive that through the practice of the techniques that we teach in the Silva Method, you receive the ability or you develop the ability to have reliable and consistent intuition at will. And isn't that what we all want? We all want to have the, sorry, we all want to be able to get answers to our questions when we want to get answers to our questions. We want to have those best decisions made when we need those decisions to be made, right? We don't want them later. So, a couple people I've spoken about before who use their intuition. Steve Jobs, a quote from him, it says, "Intuition is more powerful than intellect. Intuition is more powerful than intellect." According to biography on Warren Buffett uses intuition to make his decisions on uh, the companies that he invests in. He does the research, of course, but the final decision always comes down to intuition. Richard Branson says he prefers it to stats and data, and Albert Einstein calls it the only real valuable thing. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean don't practice and don't use your your brain to analyze data and uh, collect information that is useful. That's not what it means. What it means is that you have two hemispheres in your brain. You have a left and a right hemisphere. The left hemisphere is more of the logical hemisphere, which is focused on the past and the future. And then you have the right hemisphere of your brain, which is focused on the present. It's focused on the spirituality of things. It's focused on connection with source. It's the it's the nurturing side of your brain. It's the one that's connected to source energy. And both lobes, both hemispheres of the brain must work together in order to get the best result, what we call whole brain thinking in the Silva method. And when you practice and develop both sides of the brain, it's like having a soccer team with a second line waiting on the bench to take over if anything happens with those that are on the field. So it's like having an offense and a defense in a football team. They play different roles. So If you put the little scrawny uh, offense players, right, the quarterback into, and sorry, I'm not sure. Anyway, but if you put the defense players on when you should be playing offense, then you're not going to get the right balance of teamwork in order to fulfill on the outcome that you desire. And the same is with our left and right brain. Sometimes your left brain needs to be a little more engaged, and oftentimes your right brain needs to be a little more engaged or a lot more engaged. Intuition is the use of the right brain. It's a right brain direct access to highest intelligence, to source energy. The right brain, when you receive intuition, true intuition, is not what many intellects talk about. Oh, it's experience. It's not experience. Intuition is this whole body. It's this complete whole knowing. You know that you know. You just know, and nobody can shake you out of that belief, even though you will not. You may not be able to explain it exactly at that moment. You know that you know what you know, like it's absolutely clear to you. And although it may not be clear exactly why and what the background is for you, or what the background is for that decision, over time you will discover why that was the right decision. And if you look back in your life, there are decisions like this that you've made. Whether it's the person that you connected with or married, whether it's a house that you bought, whether it's an investment that you made, whether it's investment that you didn't make, whether it's a friendship that changed, whether it's anyway, that's what comes to mind right now. So there are many different possibilities in your life that will be affected by intuition or have been affected by intuition. But you may have made those under stress, or you may have made those under accidental exchange of um, an act. It was more of a accidental, haphazard, ad hoc intuition. It wasn't developed or wasn't consciously accessed. And that's what meditation does. It helps you to access that intuition reliably and consistently and at will. Okay, so let's jump into our meditation. Again, we're doing 20-minute meditation. And today, what we'll do is I'll begin to guide you into accessing your intuition through the process. We will move through the physical relaxation exercises a little more quickly because you've already practiced them. And as you've already practiced them over and over again, the habit of going into that physical relaxation is already existing in you. So it's by closing your eyes and exhaling, you will already feel much more relaxed than you did 3 weeks ago. So remember, keep your chin parallel to the ground, your back straight and away from the back of the chair or the sofa, wherever you are. Keep your feet on the ground if possible, unless you're sitting cross-legged, and keep your eyes closed. Your closed eyes helps the body to relax and the mind to go into the relaxed phase, because you've taken that light away from the external inputs. The more we tune out the external sensations, the more we are able to inwardly focus. And that is where our intuition comes from, or that's where we access our intuition more correctly. All right, so find the comfortable sitting position, close your eyes, and exhale. And as you inhale, tense your body from your head all the way down to your toes. Hold that tension. Exhale and relax. Inhale once again and tense your body, focusing on parts of your body that may be tight or maybe in pain a little bit. Tense those parts of the body. Hold the tension. Exhale and relax. Inhale once again and tense your body. Hold. Exhale and relax. You're now going deeper in your relaxation by relaxing each part of your body from your head down to your toes. Focus your attention on your scalp. Relax your scalp, the skin on the top of your head. Now relax your forehead. Now relax your eyes and the muscles around your eyes. Relax your face. Relax your throat, your neck, the muscles along your neck, the sides of your neck, your shoulders. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Relax your back and the muscles along your spine all the way down to the coccyx, the tailbone. Relax your chest externally and internally, the organs underneath your chest, the heart, the lungs. Relax your abdominal area, the external muscles holding in the organs beneath, the intestines, bladder, liver, even the kidneys are there in the back. Relax your hips, your pelvic area. Feel your hips relax, and as it opens up, a very important part in this Western world where we sit on chairs all day, feel your hips open and relax. Relax your calves, your thighs, obviously your thighs. Deeply relax your thighs, very strong muscles. Relax those knees and the calves. Relax the ankles. Feel the ankles relax. And relax your feet. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, feel a wave of relaxation flow slowly downward throughout your body, all the way down to your toes. And when you feel your toes kind of spread, then you are in a deep, deep relaxation. To help you go deeper in relaxation, I'm going to count from 20 to 1. At each descending number, you'll feel yourself going deeper and deeper in your relaxation. I will go more quickly this time than before. 20. Feel yourself going deeper in this state of relaxation. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Deeper and deeper, deeper on every count. 13, 12, 11. Feel going deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Deeper and deeper. 2, 1. This is your deep physical relaxation. To enter a deep mental relaxation, practice visualizing tranquil and passive scenes. Imagine yourself lying on the beach, feeling the waves washing up on your feet. Feel your body in contact with the sand beneath. Feel the heat of the sand radiating into your body. Notice the temperature of the waves as they wash upon your feet. And notice the heat of the sun from above heating your body, radiating deeply into the muscles and the joints and the bones. And remember to keep your eyes at the point between the eyebrows. Continue to feel that deep sensation. And notice how all these different sensations, the water washing your feet, the heat of the sand radiating into the body, the heat of the sun radiating into the body, can all be observed at once. But each time you focus on one, your attention goes there. Now put your attention on your breath and just focus on the movement of your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice how you inhale. Just observe as if you're looking at your body from above or from the outside. Or as if the body is somebody else's and you're just watching. Notice how the chest and abdomen move through the inhalation and the exhalation. Become aware that this is all an automatic response. And in fact, you don't need to do anything. You just let it go. Let it do its job. Just like you don't need to go downstairs to check if the hot water is getting hot. All you need to do is turn on the tap and the water comes. So your breath is automatically programmed to breathe. The body, it's part of its job. As you observe the breath, notice how your body changes, relaxes. Notice how your attention, your focus of attention, becomes ever more clear. It is in this quiet stillness, with the clarity of mind, where intuition can be accessed. The whisper of intuition can be like a voice, it can be like a feeling, a sensation, it can be immediate. but it's never slow, drawn out. Intuition comes when you are at your most relaxed, receptive place, when you're listening, not just listening with your ears, you're listening with your whole being. In order to listen with your beingness, your human beingness, you must remove all the sensations and distractions, physically, emotionally, and mentally. The calmness of mind and body is necessary to access reliable and consistent intuition, and to access it at will. You are now in this state of deep relaxation, physically, mentally, emotionally, just observing the breath. Now think of a question or concern or a decision you've been trying to make, and you've been having difficulty with it, perhaps fighting the ideas that showed up, avoiding taking action. And now get clear of what you would like to ask your intuition. What decision, what question do you have? Specific question. And then when you have it, just formulate it so it's short, it's concise, and it's clear. And then ask the question with your whole being. You can imagine asking it with your heart, a speaking heart. You can imagine it just being asked mentally, or you can just let that question arise from within you as if it's a bubble thought, like in a cartoon. And once you've asked the question, clear your mind and just wait and listen with your whole being. And it might be just a very gentle, quiet whisper, nudge, sensation. Just focus your attention at the point between the eyebrows and just wait. The feeling or sensation that may show up may feel like you're making it up. It may feel as if it's too quiet to be effectual, to be valuable or useful. But intuition is that. It's gentle. It is like a whisper. It's like a gentle breeze which blows across you and cools you down just a tiny bit, but you don't know where it's coming from. If your question is clearly formulated and you keep your attention focused between the eyebrows and you are in stillness within, the answer will come. Intuition doesn't respond to force, to expectation. Intuition responds to reception. You must be receptive, fully receptive to anything that comes. Receptivity, openness, awaiting. It will come when you are ready. Peace, serenity, physical and mental relaxation is necessary. Whenever you are at this level of the mind, you are more relaxed and more in tune with your highest intelligence, intuition. This is where manifestation begins, in this relaxed state. I will now count from 1 to 3 and make a sound with my fingers. At that time, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. 1, coming out slowly now. 2, at the count of 3, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. 3, eyes open, wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. So to practice developing and being aware, present to your intuition, you need to get into being present. Being present means being focused on what's at this moment. So the practice of watching your breath, the practice of observing sensations in your body is a good practice. So if you're going to meditate during the day and you want to reconnect, tune in with the intuition to get an answer to your question if you haven't received one yet, and you may not, that's fine. Go to the washroom during the day or take a break during the day where you can be alone for 10 to 15 minutes and go through the physical relaxation exercises, go into the mental relaxation exercise, and you can count downward from 20 to 1 or from 10 to 1 until you feel completely at ease to watch your breath. And once you've watched your breath and you feel completely relaxed and just receptive, the key is receptivity. Receptive, then ask your question and wait for the answer in your intuitive state. It is like a package that you order from Amazon. You can order it, you put it out there, but sometimes the answer, the package won't be received until the next day or the day after. but you know that the package is coming. You know the package is there. Your intuition is similar to that in some ways, that it will answer your question. Be receptive, and your receptivity is the most important part of getting that answer. So have a great day. It's morning. It's 8:16 a.m. Toronto time. So if you need to get going to do your other things, then time to go. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.